It's done.
That's wrap, guys. All done. Yep, we even put a turbo on it. You guys didn't. We didn't record that part, but
it's in there. Don't look. Steering wheel right in your face.
Huh? So keep it straight.
Drizzle and nizzle. Wow.
Does it even? I was gonna ask. Does that even fit?
Close.
You have to put that in the impact.
Hey guys, welcome back to BA Performance. Today we're going to cut a big hole in the middle of this truck. We're putting the 5-speed in, so we've already got the pedals in and the column. Now we got to put the transmission in, which means cutting a big hole. We're going to try this hole saw on the 1/2-inch Milwaukee, see how it does.
Hold on. Let me zoom in on some of this action.
Hopefully I'm man enough to hold it.
Okay, go ahead.
I broke it.
Well, I mean, you got a good starting spot.
Oh no, the drill bit just came down. Yeah, it doesn't like that. It loosens up that
But
screw.
would it be possible?
I think so.
Probably. It's just sketchy. I was hiding behind the door. Yeah, the impact, it was going to break your arm alright. Not this. Yeah, keep that thing around. This rate, you're going to have those holes with that, a whole bunch of those holes with that hole saw on here. This is the third one.
With this one?
Yeah, with this car.
Oh, yeah, well, you know.
With that hole saw. You have 3 big holes like that now.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about the taillights. I was thinking about the clutch hole I drove last weekend.
Oh yeah, no, that one's smaller too. Yeah, so I guess really, this whole thing is about using hole saws.
Yep, just hole saw it together.
Drill bits are too small.
Oh, this is the transmission kickdown.
Oh yeah. It's just one of those things that we said we would take down once we
Lift it back up.
yeah, just like this guy right here too.
Oh yeah. So we already took out the transmission, obviously, because that's where my head is. So we still have some shifter linkage here that we got to take off. And I just pulled down the kickdown cable out of there. We also have to take this plate off so we can put on the manual plate, which is pretty similar, just doesn't have this hole here. Then we're going to put in a pilot bearing and keep adding on from there.
Nice.
Which, you know what, I just thought, oh, there's a mouse nest in there.
Yummy.
But this isn't leaking.
That's pretty good. It's
Right?
impressive. But again, it's a relatively low mileage
Yeah,
engine.
totally. But it's an old seal.
Yeah, that is a very valid. I'd say you're a go there, buddy.
Yeah.
So what are we doing right now?
We are going to put in the pilot bearing that basically stabilizes the input shaft of the transmission.
Okay.
This one didn't have one in it because it was automatic before, and it's stabilized by the, I guess it's not really a flywheel on an automatic, but it's a starting ring or flywheel.
I mean, it still has a flywheel, I believe.
Yeah. What's that? I sit there now. I think that's about it. I'll do a little more. You'll hear when it bottoms out, and you want to make sure you get it all the way in so that the transmission doesn't push on it. Next, we're going to put on the flywheel.
Where else can I
Yeah, now that you say that, I think I threw out the last one I had in here because it was fucking empty. Everything in the house. Yep, that's the ones. But I needed them in the house to fix my sunglasses, so I mean, it's very important.
Oh yeah, that is pretty important.
Just enough for this flywheel.
Bolts? That's good.
I meant Loctite.
Oh, because our running streak on bolts is not really
Yeah.
too good lately.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty easy to assume we're out
This
of
whole
bolts.
project could derail and like nailed it.
Just like that.
Yeah. Be lucky if it gets that good. Another miss.
What are these for?
Hopefully the pressure plate.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Okay, I'm torquing the flywheel bolts to 80 foot-pounds. Hopefully, turn the whole engine over. I'm not gonna get that lucky.
I got this.
There's a big pry bar on the ground right here. If that's what you're thinking. Got it?
Yep.
One transmission. Go back to where it's like strong for you. No, that was pretty good at that.
I thought so too.
Yeah, like up right here, bud. So then you have more leverage on your end.
Yeah.
There you go. Nope. Are you alright?
Yeah.
You're good. You know, now that I think about it. Oh, these fucking holes line up. This is awful. I fucking impacted it on there and went a little sideways.
I think it's.
Let's take the flywheel back off.
Well, wait. Hold on. Yeah, it's like.
Oh, yeah.
Channel with it.
You've had a little bigger shimmy tool. No, I think I'm gonna have to fucking. I think I'm doing it. That might be enough. Totally. Okay, so that bolt fits way up there.
Ooh, it breaks there.
Except for I'm going the opposite way of that. Yeah, you gotta be on that side. That might work if it hits it. And then you can jam it right there, yeah. Let's try that.
That's it.
That's pretty fucking tight, but you don't want that bitch coming off, so.
No. I was getting worried there wasn't going to be a good solution to that. That worked out pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it was minimal effort for me. Honestly, all I had to do was just make sure it stayed in place and be prepared for when it wasn't. Nailed it.
Peace. I don't fucking know, dude. They look the same.
Try it.
Or some longer.
Oh. Installation must be complete by professionals. We're out. With frequent flush installation. Okay, we're back in.
I mean, if I had to guess, I would have no idea. I would guess that it fucking fits either way, man.
Yeah, but it's different both ways.
Yeah.
On both. On each side.
So I at least know what side is the top. Oh good, there's equal dowels and such. So all sides are the top apparently. Alright guys, we're going to put on the clutch and the pressure plate. So here goes nothing. Oh, good. That fits in there nice and tight. So we're just gonna have to kind of guess where the center is. Say about there. It's in and out good. Probably Loctite these two up. Red's in a blue container, blue's in a red container.
Huh. That makes sense. Yeah.
Totally right.
Might as well grab more beer if you're in there. I don't know if I've ever seen green.
It's retaining compound. That's Loctite brand, it should do the job.
Green just means eco-friendly.
Green means go, right? Oh yeah, eco-friendly. You know what's more earth responsible than a Tesla?
What's that?
A 34-year-old truck.
I mean, you're not wrong. I found out today that my car is actually sort of like a hybrid.
Oh yeah?
So, but it's kind of backwards. You know how like a hybrid, when you hit the brakes, you're regenerating, you know, your range? When I hit the gas really hard, the fuel gauge goes to max. So I'm actually generating more range by hitting the accelerator harder.
That makes sense.
Problem is though, it works the opposite way, like I was saying. So when I hit the brakes, I lose like an eighth of a tank. So I try not to stop too much, you know? Just keep going.
This makes sense.
The more you floor it, the more you have.
These ones only go 10 to 15 pounds. And you gotta go in. Okay.
Guten tight?
Guten tight. Put transmission in. I did this part.
Got it. I'm gonna balance on one bike while I did it too. You can guess which one.
It's bad one, obviously.
Well, I call it my strong leg.
Oh yeah.
Show them what the sound of a bad bearing is.
This is the old throw bearing, about 150, 160,000 miles on it. It's just got a spot worn on there from a clutch fork. And there.
Definitely should not make that noise.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but
It definitely spins pretty good still.
yeah,
Like I wouldn't say it's shot, but it's definitely
not great.
no.
The new one might not spin at all.
I mean, and that's kind of ideal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want it to be spinning like that.
And doesn't look anything like that one.
Well, good. Show them the new one.
So this is the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, down there.
Right there.
This is the new one. So it's like tight in there yet. It doesn't even spin.
I mean, it spins, but it doesn't spin
Yeah.
freely.
So I think this part with the clips on it is still in there, maybe.
Maybe.
Or this
Or it
is
broke,
or this
so
is the wrong one. Two options. Holes look roughly the same. It's just a little different.
It is a little different, which might be all right as long as those tabs line up and
I can figure out how to put it on here.
I'll make sure there's something in there or something. What's the retention ring doing, huh?
Feel like is this coming out of here? No, that's holding here yet. So these gotta come off for sure.
Aha.
Oh, okay, that can come. I'll work through that. Oops, or I'll get it off.
Oh, well, you broke that.
That was kind of holding the ball in there.
Yep, yep. Yeah, now you just gotta seat that whole thing somehow in that form. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
Getting closer.
Is it a wind on that ball?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I fucked it up now.
Yeah, you sure did.
I sure did.
Well,
Careful now, buddy.
one of them. Just garbage anyway. Garbage. Enough garbage.
Worry about somebody with a broken leg.
I mean, it's not. It's only like 20% broken.
I think I should clean it off and put a little fresh grease on it.
Nope. Seems like a terrible idea.
Alright guys, so last night we struggled quite a bit getting the transmission back in here. We had lots of straps and different prying methods and stuff, and eventually after moving the engine we got it to fit back in there, so we just tilted the engine back up and got it in there. Then we lost the throwout bearing, so we had to pull it back off and get the throwout bearing back in place. And then early this morning we were able to get it bolted up and in place. So now we're able to put the shift knob back in.
It doesn't look like it's the right way.
I think it only goes one way. Actually, I think it goes every way. No, it goes definitely goes that way.
Those screws by the wrench that you just got, that you just lost?
Oh, my knee was blocking the VH.
It counts as lost in our book.
If I can't see it, it's lost.
Be sure to put your rubber back on before you start playing with your knob.
To prevent infection, use protection.
Oh.
Oh, you know, that's kind of sharp.
Yeah? Yeah.
Somebody should have filed that. Alright, should we see if we can bang gears? We got neutral. We got first, second, third, fourth, fifth. No reverse. We got reverse.
Woo! So it's done.
It's done.
That's wrap, guys. All done. Yeah, we even put a turbo on it. You guys didn't. We didn't record that part, but
it's in there. Don't look. All right, sweet. I'm excited.
Yep. So
Cool.
put her in gear,
What?
and we need to try and rotate the assembly. Make sure we're all lined up.
Yep. All right, guys. So right here where this red wire is, so this is our neutral safety switch for the automatic transmission. So without tripping that, the vehicle won't start. So you have to kind of trick the computer or whatever. So what we're able to do is just loop the two ends together with two blade spade connectors. And this is the bigger of the two white clips that come off of your automatic transmission. So really easy to trick that. And then what else we've done is we installed the starter, and we installed the brake slave cylinder and the lines for it, and we bled it, so we have, or not brake, but clutch slave cylinder. So now we have a working clutch, and we put the header back in. So it's time to drop it down and see if it'll start.
Yeah, in theory, we should be good to go to start it.
Hopefully this goes well. So I can't really tell if the clutch is disengaging or not, but the speedometer cable is spinning even when it's in neutral.
I think it's supposed to do that, though.
It's supposed to keep spinning. But besides that, it kind of seems like it's working.
Sweet! Yeah, so you want to explain basically what we got left here? Maybe wrap this up, considering this is about where we're at now?
Yeah, so as far as what we got left is we have to make a drive shaft that is the right length. We'll probably send that out and get it done. But as far as what's left is we got to put the interior back together, put the rest of the exhaust back on, and you know, tighten up a few bolts and loose ends.
Yeah, basically it's just the little odds and ends aside from the drive shaft, which is basically going to be your biggest complication in most things like this.
Yeah, some of that, I mean, the easiest stuff was the steering column and the pedal boxes.
Yeah, which we were not expecting at all.
Yeah. The hardest part was just tipping the or the transmission in the right angle to get it back in.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, pretty straightforward.
It really was, surprisingly. Because it didn't seem like that when we were pulling it apart.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share us with your friends, and peace out.
Broke-ass performance is what it stands for. Might as well grab more beer if you're in there.